Guys, so gonna continue where I left off in the last video. 1 second. Hold on. I started to get sad in that last video. It was bad. 1 second. Oh, hi there. Didn't see you. Thought since I'm gonna get a little sad, I might get a little high too. But yeah, I started to go to a dark place in the video, and that's about how I don't have any friends. I literally have no friends. I have people I talk to online, and I have a fuck buddy. He's more than that though. I'm not going to talk about him because I know he doesn't want me to like be talking about our relationship or whatever. So yeah, I'm not going to talk about that. I have a fuck buddy I see every few months, and he's probably my best friend. Which I guess that's how it should be. But once upon a time I lived in a place where all my friends lived, and they would visit me a lot. Like, my house is really fun. Everybody wanted to come visit me, and my brother's friends always wanted to come visit. Sorry, I don't know how loud the person mowing is gonna be on this. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So yeah, I was used to seeing people quite a bit, and then I had to move to like the fucking boonies, this place called Manic, and no one came to visit me. I don't want to like expose friends, but I'm not gonna use names, but if a friend watches this, they're gonna know that I'm talking about them. And I'm sorry, dude, like, I really am sorry, but you have hurt me quite a bit. Yeah, moving on. He would only come over with his mom when his mom was running out of pills, and she needed to borrow some from me. So that was hard. I had other friends. I started to actually, and I take full blame for this, and I feel very sorry that I hurt this person by, cutting them out of my life and making them seem like a horrible person. And so I'm just gonna get into it. I'm just gonna be raw and unfiltered, and I'm not gonna use any names, but I'm gonna be straight up. This guy, met him a while back. Then something happened. I don't know a lot about his history or his past or anything, but I know that at some point he did start shooting up heroin. So he was like doing that for a while, but then he started hanging out with me a little bit more. Like, he actually came and visited me in Bon Aqua. Actually, I'm getting ahead of myself. I need to start over. Because what first happened was when I went to Bon Aqua, I started dating this guy that I had known in the other city that I lived in, my hometown. I started dating him. He was depressed, I was depressed, so we were really bad for each other. Like, we were fighting all the time. So I broke up with him, and he made me feel so bad about it that I ended up, I told my mom I couldn't do it anymore, and I didn't mean I wanted to kill myself. I just meant that I didn't want to, like, do it anymore. I think that a lot of millennials and young people will understand that. But yeah, it kind of fucked me up. But yeah, I went to an inpatient. I did not inpatient, outpatient. I did the outpatient because I got scared. Once I got there, my parents were there, and I just got really scared. And I was like, no, I don't want to go to the inpatient. Like, I'm not gonna kill myself. It's not that bad, you know. But I started going to the outpatient group therapy, and I met a guy there, and we started dating. And the thing was is that I loved him and everything, but he was in love with me, and he loved me way more than I loved him, and he wanted to like have kids and stuff. We had a pregnancy scare, and reality hit me, and I broke up with him. Like, surprise, I'm a shitty person, you know. But anyway, yeah, after that I didn't really see many people. A person in my mom and our life kind of gave my mom a hard lesson because my mom was kind of drinking a little bit too much. Not really an alcoholic, but drinking a little too much and kind of, you know, scaring us. So a family member kind of cut herself off from us. That was hard. It was understandable though, and everything's cool now. So there was that we went through. It was just, it was dark. It was a dark time in my life. Having my cat. Oh my god, I'm gonna start crying. Oh no. No. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, but seriously, getting my cat, if I didn't have her, she's sitting over at the window, so it's really hard. If I didn't have her and I didn't have my mom and my brother lived there too. If I didn't have them, like, I'm sorry. I wouldn't have been able to do it, but we made it. We got out, and it was the happiest day of my life, even though it was hard moving. Then we moved into apartments here where we live now, and so yeah, the guy. Oh man. So I've always kind of had a fascination with vampires and stuff like that. So, and I used to cut myself, and so me and this guy decided to try blood play, and not a lot of people know what that is. That is either biting or cutting during sex and like drinking the blood. And I wouldn't let him cut me, and he didn't want to cut himself, so I was the initial, you know. But I think that I replaced his heroin addiction with that, and sometimes when we would have sex, he would do things that kind of scared me, and then afterwards he would also talk scary, like he was like, I'm scared I'm gonna do something bad, I'm scared I'm gonna like kill somebody, I feel like I want to kill people, I want to be really bad. So I was like, shit, I fucked this guy up, so I'm gonna have to, like, you know, weasel my way out of his life like a shitty person, and I did, and I don't feel good about it. This is a video about how I don't have friends, and I'm talking about how I fucked over people who, you know, loved me a lot. But I think that getting away from a person that I was, you know, drinking their blood and he was drinking mine, I think that was a good idea. And I don't regret it. I never regret anything. I never regret taking these people out of my life because if you're still in my life, then you're important, and you know who you are. If you even watch this, you're like the only important person. You're the only one that's like, you weren't there in Bon Aqua, but you lived so far away. I understand, and I didn't try to contact you, but you know who you are. But yeah, my best friend, I feel really bad. Like, I don't want him to watch this and see this, you know. But maybe he needs to see it. Maybe he needs to know how bad he's hurt me, you know. He's the one that has, he only visited me in Bon Aqua to get pills for his mom. I came here, and it's not that far away from my hometown, 30 minutes at most. Um, Hold on, my mom is making noise. Sorry, my mom needed me, and when she calls, I answer. Anyway, yeah, my best friend, yeah, he would call me and be like, yeah, I'm totally gonna come hang out with you. And then he would be like, okay, I gotta go, I'll call you back. Biggest lie ever. Seriously. And that's the tea. No, but literally, and then recently, sorry to drag you, but this past year I've been dealing with my aunt being diagnosed with cancer, and she passed away early this month. Um, that was hard. He called me about a week ago, and he was in panic mode, and I immediately was like, oh my god, okay, what's going on? And he's like, I'm in the hospital, some family member is hurt or something. And he said he called me because I was the only one that would understand, because he was panicking because he could hear people dying, because he considers himself, I'm not sure how to say it, an empath, yeah. Um, but I wonder about that sometimes, because I'm an empath, and when he called me, like, I literally absorbed all of his emotions. I had attempted to take headaches away from people, like my ex-boyfriend. I I got really close to taking a headache away from him and giving it to myself, and he got mad at me, so I stopped. That sounds so crazy, but whatever. Life is very strange. Anyway, yeah, so I totally understood. Like, I don't hear people in hospitals, but when I'm in a hospital, I feel very uncomfortable. Even though there's like fluorescent lighting and like all that shit, like it's always so dark. It's very dark in there to me. No matter how clean it is, I can smell the death. I can feel it. That's how I feel. But so he just was, panicking. He started hyperventilating a little bit, and I was like, no, you gotta calm down. It's gonna be okay. And asking him if there was anywhere he could go in the hospital that would make him feel better. I was trying my best. I started to panic, honestly. Um, but yeah, he had to go, and then he was like, I will, send you a message, and I never got that message, so, and I messaged him asking if everything was okay, checking to see, what's going on, because it freaked me out. I was worried about him. I was worried about his family member. But, yeah, I haven't heard from him since. And, yeah, this is my vlog about how I don't have any friends. Have we learned a lot today? I've learned a lot today. I've learned that I'm the reason I don't have most of my friends. But I've been holding in, like, that stuff about the one friend that I'm talking about. I'm so sorry. I truly am. But I'm not saying your name. I'm not trying to, like, literally drag you. I don't feel like I can connect with you right now. And, yeah, I feel like people may be able to relate. I know people can relate to, like, feeling alone. Even when they do have friends, and that's even worse. I can't imagine feeling alone when you have friends. But I feel very alone. I only see my friend with benefits every few months, and yeah, I just pretty much see my family, and I mean, that's great, that's wonderful. I mean, they're my ride or die. They're the only ones I can truly, truly rely on, and that makes me happy that I have that. At least I have my family. Some people don't even have that. Gotta be happy for what you have. I mean, I know I don't have a lot of friends because I'm really shy and stuff like that. I have friends online and stuff. I talk to you guys. I'm just shy. I have agoraphobia. It's hard for me to go outside. People usually have to come visit me, and I know that's kind of sucky, but yeah, this is just this just went really dark. My mom is freaking out. I think she wants to hang out with me, and not that that's a bad thing. I'm just saying that she's working right now and she's getting really tired of it, and I understand. Working from home is hard. It's hard to motivate yourself to work. But yeah, that video was sad, and I'm sorry for the sad video. I'm sorry that my face looks so fucking red right now. Um, I'm sorry to all the people that I, you know, talked about in this video. You know, hopefully they don't, you know, watch it. But, you know, I'm not a horrible person. I just do horrible things. Oh, but I love you guys, and thanks for making me feel a little less lonely.